Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Barbie of I Am Still a Rose, in spite of it all. No matter what we go through in life, I'm still that rose. You are still that rose. In spite of divorce, in spite of betrayal, in spite of sexual abuse, verbal abuse, in spite of domestic violence, in spite of all the pain and suffering, you're still that beautiful rose. And I don't want you to forget that. Hello, everybody, for joining. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, BFF. Hello, Ricky. Tonight, we're going to talk about fatal attraction. Now, I don't know if you all remember that movie. Oh my gosh. Do you all remember Fatal Attraction? Some of you may be too young. The millennials don't know nothing about Fatal Attraction. If they do, I'd like to know about it because it was way before your time. I believe the movie was, I think it was out in 1987 or 88 or something like that. That movie still scares me. I don't even want to see that movie again. Hey, Wanda. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for joining. We're talking about fatal attraction tonight. Why do people play with people? And that movie with Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. And I remember it like it happened yesterday. And it was so interesting how Glenn Close just looked like another professional. And wifey was gone on a trip back and forth. And hubby was just lonely. And he was intrigued with this woman who was in the same line of work, so he thought, that he was in. And he just figured one quickie and I'll go back to my normal life. That one quickie. And then he got obsessed with that one quickie and said, let me do it one more time, just one more time. And then repeatedly, every time the wifey went out of town, he was knocking boots. You see, y'all millennials don't know about that. But they would get connected again and again and again. And one day she said, hold up. She said, you think you're just gonna F me and leave? And he was like, yeah, right. Yeah, that was his intentions. Brothers, y'all got to be careful about that because you don't know what a woman has gone through. You have no idea what a woman has gone through. And for a man to consistently hook up with her over and over and over again, or even one time, and think that's the end of it. See, men think sex is just sex. Women think sex is sex with love, an attachment, a bond, a connection. See all them different words that go with it with a woman? With a man, it's just sex. It's just getting his rocks on. It's just a physicality. It's just lust. Women go so much further than that when they have sex. So while you're thinking, men, that you just getting your rocks on, you just going through a lusting period, women are getting a connection with you. And if you're married, they still will have a connection with you because you've already gotten with them. So the first thing comes through their mind is, well, he's got to love me because he's had sex with me. He's got to love me. He ate dinner with me. He got to love me. He's at my house with my family. He's got to care about me because he's with me, not with her. You're thinking, I'm sick of wifey. I just need a break. I just need to get away from her. So I'm going to be with her for a minute. And then I'm going to go back home to my wifey because I got to take care of business. I got a home. I got a beautiful wife. They always throw that in. I got a beautiful wife, but they're not with that beautiful wife. So why do men do that? Well, I'm here to tell you, y'all need to stop doing that because you never know what's in that woman's head. You never know what she has been through. You never know if this is the end for her. You never know if she's invested all she has into you. You never know. So this is why it's very, very critical that men stay with your wives, stay with your girlfriends, stay with those that you pledge to love. And don't ever think you can slip away and be with a new chick who we call side chicks, mistresses, because you don't know what's going on in their head. If you talk real sweet to them, baby, I'm going to leave her. Baby, I don't want her no more. Baby, she don't keep the house clean. She don't keep herself clean. We don't even sleep in the same bedrooms. Baby, you the one for me. Look how nice your home is. Look how good you treat me. She don't even give me no time. She ain't even in my life like that. She just my wife. So that woman's over there as your mistress. She's eating it up. She's rocking at night. Oh, he coming. Oh, he can't wait to see me. Oh, he'll be here as soon as he get them kids down for the night. And she waits. And she waits. And that mental state that she's in, that mental state, that voice is telling her, he ain't coming to you. He don't even love you. He got a wife over there. He using you. He don't care nothing about you. She's saying, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's coming. He's coming back to get me. He gonna marry me. He gonna divorce her and he gonna be with me and I'm gonna be the special one. I'm gonna be the one to take care of him at night. She don't even love him. So what if they married? He gonna be with me. Brothers, ladies is crazy. Ladies have been so hurt in their lives. So if you're talking this sweet talk to them, lame talk is what I call it, and you're doing it repeatedly over and over again, then you're making passionate love to them. Then you're even buying some food for them. You might even buy them some jewelry. You might even buy them some clothes. You might even pay a few bills. But you know, deep down in your heart, you have no intentions of leaving your beautiful wife and home for your side piece. But see, that side piece, that mistress, she doesn't know that. She's going on what you say to her. She doesn't realize, hey, this is wrong. She's not in her moral state of mind. She's in her lustful state of mind where you have made promises to her. That's all that's connected in her head. And you're probably doing it while you're making passionate love to her. And the first thing comes to her mind is, Lord, I can't wait to get this man to be all mine. I just can't wait. And you know you have no intentions of being with this woman ever. She's just a side piece. And what I don't understand about men who do this to their wives, they never know first what's going on in that woman's head. They've never even sat down with their wife and said, look, I can't take it. You don't clean up no more. You don't help me. You don't talk to me. You don't make love to me. You all over them kids. You don't never give me no me time. What's wrong? No, you just get mad and take it out on her by starting a new relationship. Woman, wife, wifey, whatever you call her, your lady, is so consumed with being a wife that she does forget about you. She's so busy keeping the house. You say she don't keep it clean, but she cooking. She trying to keep the kids. They got A's and B's. Everybody's dressed accordingly. She looks good when she go to work. And mind you, she goes to work. She ain't no housewife. She's going to work just like you going to work. Then, unlike you, she got the kids to deal with when she comes home. You go somewhere and watch the game. You don't say, hey, wifey, can I help you with anything? So we can sit down and watch the game together. Or so I can watch your thing and you can watch with me watching the game. I'll watch Lifetime with you. You watch the game with me. You don't do that. You just get mad and start talking to other people about your issues with your wife. And you be telling that coworker, yeah, she don't cook. She don't give me none. She don't talk to me no more. She be all up in them kids' face. She be taking them to the games and she be doing all that. She don't give me no time. And the coworker be like, oh, she's so ungrateful. And you got her in that old nice house and she be driving, she pushing that Lexus and she don't do nothing for you. And he said, no, she don't do nothing for me. Oh, I wish I had a man like you. That's the key. So what do? You keep talking to that coworker. You keep telling her all your business about all your problems at home. And she be sitting there, I sure wish I had a man like you. Oh, if I had a man like you, this is what I'll be doing. And you say, you be doing all that? You do that for your man? Yeah, I do that for my man. If I had a man that did all that for me, she crazy. I'll be, Wow. Man, whoever gets you, they gonna have it going on. You just don't know. Oh, I wish I had a woman like you. Well, you can. I've been telling you, I've been looking at you. I see you with your fine self, how you be coming up in the office every day. You be looking good. Oh, I wish I had a man like you. Next thing you know, they're having an affair. Next thing you know, they bumping and grinding in the office. They everywhere, in the car, in the parking lot. Wifey at home don't have a clue because she's so consumed in family matters. I blame her too. She not getting off tonight. But she don't have a clue because you never talk to her. You get caught up in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You lose it. You don't know. You forget to date. You forget to love. You forget to have a relationship with your spouse. You both of you have to communicate this stuff. But now you in the affair. Now you done messed up everything because now girlfriend, homie, who know your situation, she wants more time with you. And don't let her be a subordinate. Somebody who works for you. It just gets worse. This is how fatal attraction starts and ends. And your wife had nothing to do with it. She didn't know. She did have a lot to do with it. Yes, I'm not going to make her out to be the rose at this moment because she has neglected you. I got you. I feel your pain. But it's your place as the man in the relationship to say, hey, baby, I need you. Can we go out tonight and talk about me and you? Let these kids we'll get a babysitter. It's about me and you. Because if we don't get this thing together, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need you. That's the place. And women ain't putting no lipstick on, ain't doing your hair. Everybody want to go natural. I ain't got no problems with it. But can you pat it down and make it look pretty? Don't lose sight of your beauty. Don't lose sight of that. Because if you do, your man gonna be gone. There are so many single women waiting to take your man as is. Married, 10 kids, don't matter. With the dog, with the big old Volvo, it does not matter. They're there waiting to take your man. So you got to keep your shape right. You got to be in fitness. You got to eat right. You got to love your husband. You got to talk to your husband. You got to give him attention. If you don't do those things, you know what? You can do those things and still lose your husband to another woman. But you have a better chance of keeping your husband to yourself if you do those things. Give him some attention, give him some love, and make sure he knows he is the man. He is your king. Because women are just waiting. They want to hear him complain about you. They want to hear that. So I got on this call, the live tonight, to talk about fatal attraction. How it starts. How it starts. It's an attraction towards another human being. The fatality part comes in because one party didn't get what they thought they were going to get. So men, you husbands out there, be careful about promising your mistresses, your side chicks, something that you know you don't plan on giving them. You know you're not leaving your wife for them. I don't care if your wife got 900 pounds bigger, you're not leaving them for your side chick. I bet you only 10% of the men leave their wives for their side chicks. But when you don't leave your wife for a side chick that is obsessive, psychotic, she's coming after you. She may come after you and your wife and your children and your dog, just like fatal attraction. Because she feels she has nothing to lose because she lost you. So losing you back to your wife means she has nothing else to fight for. She's lost her life and her sick mind. So she doesn't want anything. She's okay with killing herself. It doesn't matter. Stay away from other women. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know how much issues, how many problems, how many challenges they have faced in their life. And then here you come, Mr. Slicky Rick, giving them promises that you know you can't keep. All because of lust. How much sex you need? How much sex do you really need that you got to leave a family, your family, ones that you made a vow to go be with the side chick? Where are the morals in this story? Well, I wanted to talk to you about a particular report, a story that I saw. Broke my heart. And it broke my heart even more the more I read about this situation. But apparently, happened in Tennessee. A young lady in her 30s, y'all, was hooked up with a pastor who was my married, mind you. a married pastor, a senior pastor. We say they should know better. But let me tell you, I get so sick of people saying, because I heard something on YouTube saying, that's why people don't go to church now. All them bad people up in church. Bad people everywhere. If you can't go to church and be a bad person, where the heck can you go? Give churches a break. You don't want to go to church because you don't want to go to church. They're bad people everywhere. They're bad people in your workplace. They're bad people in the doctor's office. They're bad people at the grocery store. Of course, they're bad people in prison, but there are also good people in prison that are in there because they should not be in there. So they're bad people everywhere. Don't say you're not going to church because bad people are in there. Come on now. We got to do better than that. Bad people everywhere. But just so happened, this husband was a senior pastor. Beautiful wife. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. I have no idea how he got hooked up with this woman, except this woman did work at their church. Okay. All right. Now I understand why first ladies look at you, give you that side look like that. What you want? You sure you want to be saved, or do you want to be saved by my husband? I got it now. I understand why they're so skeptical, why they give you the up and down look like that, because women are everywhere coming after them. And they're human too. So if I were them, I'd be locked around deacons to just protect me from them, and wear sunglasses all day. I just don't know how they do it. I respect them for who they are, their position, because that has to be hard. That has to be so hard for them to do. The temptation is everywhere, because I be seeing them. Breasts be all out. Hey, pastor, when we gonna have Bible study tonight? Is it tonight or tomorrow night? I get so confused. And they be all with the tight dresses on and the hair all down like that with the red lipstick. And they just be so into the pastor. And the wife be sitting right there. So I understand. I'm so sorry this has happened to this particular pastor, but he dead. He's dead because he messed with a woman who said, I am done. You broke my heart and I'm taking you down. Okay, I had to add my dramatics to it, but she did say he broke her heart before she shot him to death. So here's the story. I'm not going to read it, just that Latasha Daniels went to the family's home, the pastor and his wife's home. Apparently they had some words, and they quickly walked her out of the house, and that's when she pulled out the gun. And I don't think it was bad words. I think she just told him, I'm having an affair with your husband. And I'm sure the lady was poised, because she looked like she was a poised woman, beautiful woman. She got shot too, by the way. So see, husbands, when you bring that drama to you, when you go out into the drama, that drama comes to you. They don't care if you got children. They don't care if you got a wife. They want theirs. They want you. They want the whole thing. They want your love forever at all costs. And if it means messing up what you have, they don't have any problem knocking on your door, going to your job, going to your church even. They don't care at that point, because they're gone here. They were gone here when they hooked up with you. You gotta be sick, women, to mess with a married man. You got to be mentally deranged to be messing around with some man who can only sleep with you, buy you something, and then he gone off. He's not even with you on the holidays. You got to be sick. And you need to get some therapy quickly before you end up in this situation. Because see, that 30-something-year-old woman, Miss Daniels, she going to jail. She's in jail now, by the way. She also shot the wife. Because the wife, even after her husband got shot for having an affair, that's us. Instead of beating him while the lady shooting him, she down there, oh my gosh, my husband. My husband. She's shooting her to tell her to move. So now all those lives are affected. Their families' lives are affected. Everybody's affected by an affair. The pastor should have known better. He should have known better. But he obviously promised her the rainbow. And he knew he couldn't deliver. And for her to say, you broke my heart, to me, that's an indication that he promised her something that he could not keep, and he took it away from her. And she said, oh, no, I'm the wrong sister, dude. I'm coming up in there. And she did. She did. Stop playing with people's lives. Stop playing with people's heads. Stay with your family. Work with your wife. Ladies, work with your husbands. Work it out. Communicate. Love on each other. Women, take off them flannel gowns and put on a negligee. If you gotta wear flannel, cut it, make it sexy. Cut out the breast part. Do something to make excitement into your bedroom. Do not have your husband have any excuse to leave home to be with another woman. Because not only could he do what this woman did, take your husband out, he might come over to your house, she might come over to your house and take out everybody. That's how serious it's gotten. Because they obviously let this woman inside, but they gradually walked her out. I don't know if they have children, didn't do that much research. My issue was the fact that she went from one state to another to get him. My sister in Christ, my reverend sister Melanie's, hey Melanie, she says people need to understand that when a person gets saved, their mind is not saved, their soul is saved. They will need to get their mind renewed by the word of God. You have to get into the word to get your mind renewed. So I believe saved people act worldly and make mistakes, hurt folk. Deliverance comes from getting into the word along with prayer. So apparently she's saying, hey, Ronnie, apparently she's saying you have to get into the word once you are saved. Now, I'm not saying this pastor wasn't into the word, Melanie. This was a senior pastor that was having an affair, allegedly, with this young lady who said he broke her heart and she killed him to his death. We got Hope says, hey, Hope, people are crazy. Yes, people are crazy, but worse, Hope. Let me tell you about this woman's background. This woman was certified in anger management. This woman was a social worker. Okay? Let's give some silence to that. Because who would have ever thunk it? But I tell you one thing, because I've been there. I haven't been fatal, but I've had mental challenges. And I'm going to tell you what happens. And Melanie was in the only thing that got me through those mental challenges was the word. So I feel you and I understand you, and you're absolutely correct. At the same time, you always have that good thought on one side of your brain, and you have that negative thought on the other side of your brain. This woman acted on the negative side of her brain, telling her to take that man down. How many of us have had thoughts, I ought to do this, I ought to do that? And some of you, it may be so bad that you don't even admit it. But I was so mad at my husband for cheating on me. We had the beautiful home. We had very good jobs. We had beautiful cars in the driveway. We had the maid. We had everything. And he had a hole in every area code. And I never even knew it. So guess what that negative side of my brain said? Get a gun and kill him. Yes. That negative side of my brain said he's got to go. But thanks be to God, I knew thou should not kill. But that negative side kept saying, forget that. He did you wrong. You were a good woman. You gave him everything. You took care of that house. You took care of everything. You wore the negligees. You kept your hair done. You did everything. He just said, I wanted better. If I could get you, I wanted better. That's what he told me. So my mind just went. I just went. Hurt people. Yes, Melanie. Hurt people hurt people. That's why I always say we got brokenness begets brokenness. Ladies, we gotta heal. We gotta heal. If you heal, you won't get tied up with no jive talking married man who telling you, oh, we got it so bad. She sleep in one room, I sleep in the other room. What? Y'all don't even sleep together? Oh, y'all, yeah, you right. Y'all separated. I know. Y'all, and then she go tell her girlfriends, y'all, he ain't really married. They don't even sleep together. Is that some stupid stuff? Is that some stupid stuff? So I'm here to tell you from experience. And I never thought I would be that way. I never thought the thought of that would even come through my mind. So that lets me know all of us are capable of that. All of us are capable of what this woman did. So I'm not going to judge her about her background, that she's a social worker and she has an anger management certification. All that went out the window because that negative side of her voice, that adversary, told her she has to take action. And she did. She didn't think about the positive side. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave him alone. No, I'm done with him. No. Now she going to suffer for that. She in jail. She's not getting out. Ain't no passion, what's that? Passion, murder. She was a mistress. Wifey might have been able to get away with that, but she was a mistress. She ain't getting away with that. So this is what I want us to really think about. I want to reiterate, husbands, stay home. Fix what's broken at your own home, because you have no idea. The person at the other house might be more broken than your situation. Hers might be broken here. Your wife got a few issues that you think she needs to fix, whether it be her hair, no makeup, no keeping the house clean. Those are minute things that can easily be rectified just like that. But somebody's brain, and you don't know, they just look good, they smell good, they talk good, they got a nice home, you sleep up in there, and your seed inside her body, and you done jack this up even more. You think it's just lust. I'm just getting my fix on, and I'm going back over there to the old bag who don't take care of herself, that happens to be my wife. I just lust on this woman. Tell her what she wants to hear and go back over there. See, a lot of wives aren't even going to be in a receiving mode to take you back when they hear that you have been somewhere else. Because these women are bold. They will knock on your door, and they're smarter than you all. They're smarter than you all. They will find out where you live. They will go to your house. They will go to your job. They will tell people that you know what you did to them. Why would you take that chance just to get your rocks off? What's that, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes at the most? You will destroy everything you have for 30 minutes. Your children. And once they find out, especially the boys, they will never like you again. They will hate you. The girls will tolerate you because you daddy, but the boys will look at you up and down because mama gonna tell them, yeah, he did this to me. Can you believe he cheated on your mama? They will tell. Because at that point, what they got to lose? Men, take care of your home. Sit down with your wife. Tell her what you're going through. Tell her what you need from her. Tell her what you want her to do for you. Wifey, do the same. Keep yourself up. Don't ever, 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 ever get so comfortable you let yourself go. Because them single women out there are coming after y'all's men's. I'm here to tell you, one of my coworkers, she doesn't say men. She says, they're coming after the men, and they're coming because they're broken, they're lonely, they're desperate, and they are sick. Because if they got healed from all that brokenness, they wouldn't have all them other issues. See, I got healed. I got healed from my brokenness. I got healed from wanting to take somebody out because he had a hole in every area code that he did work because he flew all over the country. I had lost my mind. I said, how could he do this to me? How can I look all good? I smell all good. I act good. I'm from the right side of the tracks. I'm a good mama. I take care of the house. I do he could bring his company people in and everything is laid out. I can make some hors d'oeuvres. I could do all of that. I could twerk it for him. I did all of that. And he still had a hole in every area code. And I lost it. What brought me back to life was that positive side of the brain. You got too much to lose. God is going to get you through this. And he did. God forbid. Oh my God, he got me through it. And looking at them babies of mine, all three of them at the time, I said, I can't do this. Who's going to take care of them? So that positive side of my mind helped me get through it. My sister says, I am so glad you are speaking on this topic. Single women need to hear this. I pray someone gets it. Very brave sister. Awesome. Well, not only single women, husbands, wives. We're talking to 3 different types of people here tonight. Husbands, go home. Lead them women that don't tell your coworkers your business. They just want you because they're lonely. They're depressed. Their husband left them. They want somebody. They don't care if it's somebody else's husband. And guess what? Let me tell you something else, a secret, men, you need to know about women. If they stuff is jacked up, they don't care that your stuff get jacked up. And you think, oh, I'm going to swing it over there for a minute. You don't know if that be the last time you swinging it somewhere else besides your home. Men, stay home. Love on your wives. Pamper them. Treat them like the queens that they are. They've been there with you through everything. They was there with you when you ain't had no money. Then you get all suited up, get your new car that they help you buy, get your house all right. Then you want to puff up your shoulders. Then you think you can get better than you have. Then you think you don't need them no more. Yes, you do. Don't go out there in that street and think something else is better out there, because ain't no grass greener. You got the best of the best. She been there through you, with you through thick and thin when you didn't have nothing. And now you want to mistreat her by cheating and being out here with somebody else who look good. You better be careful, because a lot of people look good who are mentally disturbed because of what they've been through. See, a rose is a beautiful flower, but those thorns, oh my God, those thorns come in all shapes and sizes and degrees of issues, whether it be divorce, whether it be betrayal, whether it be bigamy, been there, whether it be separation, whether it be abuse, mental, physical, child molestation. These are the thorns of life. She got her makeup on. She got her hair done. She got her little nice sexy outfit on, her cleavage hanging all out, and she looking all good. And you go up to her and say, ooh, wee, if I could just get a whiff of her. Wifey ain't gotta know. She out of town with them kids over grandmama's house. Let me be with her for 5 minutes. You hit it. Next thing you know, she wants to see you more. Well, you can't see her more. Wifey coming back, you got responsibilities at home. You can't see her like that. She wants you in her bed now. You've been in her bed. She expects you back. See, once you go to a single woman's bed, she expects you there more. She don't want to be in that bed no more by herself, because you done been in there with her, which makes it 2 people in the bed now versus her being by herself that she was getting accustomed to till you showed up. Now she's insistent on you being there more than you have not been. So you got to work it out with wifey to appease her. And then she's going to make demands on you. I'm going to tell. I'm coming up on your job. Because see, you didn't already brag. Yeah, I got a good job. I'm an executive at this place. I'm a SCS. I'm a grade 15. Yeah, I just got a promotion, $20,000 too. And I'm this and I'm that. And I'm driving a Jag. And I'm doing this and that. And she taking all this in. She's visualizing you as her husband. She's already made up in her mind, you about to leave wifey to be with her. Are you ready for that? Because she's capable of knocking on your door, taking all y'all out, even down to the dog. So I'm here to tell you, I'm here to warn you. Men, stay home with your wives. Don't let this unfortunate situation that just happened this week. Latasha Daniels is an anger management certified counselor, as well as a social worker, and she's now in prison, in jail. Let's say it like it is. You know how I kind of embellishes, but she's now in prison. They're talking about the bond now. She shot and killed Pastor Broads Perry, who was the executive pastor of a church, and Mrs. Perry, a beautiful woman, was wounded at the incident. She killed the husband The wife was hovering over him, I guess, in tears. Well, baby, don't die. Please, we'll work this out. She shoots her to get her to move out of the way so she can really shoot the man. And she said, "You broke my heart." So he promised her something and he took it away. And she couldn't accept that. So it's apparent that they were having an affair, and that's what the police are alleging happened. Of course, she's saying she's innocent, but she's probably going to plead insanity, but she can forget that. I'm no lawyer, but she can forget that. Um, Ladies, if you don't do anything else tonight, talk to your husbands. Ask them, is there anything I can do to make you happier? Ask them, is there anything I have not done to satisfy you? Do you want me to twerk for you? Do you want me to wear sexier outfits? Do you want me to wear my hair different? Do you want me to cook anything different for you? Do you want me to be with you more? Can we start scheduling a date night? What day is best for you? What can I do to make you happier? What can I do to keep your A at home? How about that? And hopefully he will be honest with you and he will tell you. Now, if he all scared, he might be already out there with mistress. If he doesn't know how to talk to you and communicate with you about this, or he might be, oh, why is she talking to me? Why she put me on the spot? Who told her? What she know? Then you really need to have a talk with him, because it could be that he's already out in the streets. But you could pull him back in before he goes all the way out, or before he one day may not be able to make it back home, or one day subject your whole family to his BS. So you need to have that talk with him. Ladies, if you have let yourself go, and I mean in so many ways, hair, makeup, weight, health, laziness, and laziness comes from just being content. I got my man. I'm good, honey. I got my man. Maybe just content. Don't ever be so content that you think everything is going to be everything. Because as I said, there are single women today just waiting. Just waiting. They don't care. They don't care. Especially if your man look good, smell good, know how to talk, drive a nice car, that's got a good job. They can take them out. They can buy them some pretty clothes to go on the dates, pay a few bills for them. So don't get too complacent with your lifestyle. Don't get too complacent with your marriage. Don't ever, a word of advice, don't ever take anybody for granted. Everybody is so precious, because one day your man might not come home. One day you might not come home. Life is so precious. Don't ever take it for granted. Treasure those moments. Treasure what you have with each other. Do whatever you can to make your marriage solid and make it remain solid. Because whether he's at work, at the gas station, at the car dealership, getting the car fixed, taking the kid to a game. Do you know how many single women are at the basketball games and the football games? And I'm going to tell you, one reason y'all don't have to worry about me is morally wrong. It's happened to me. I know I wouldn't want nobody to hurt me like that. I would never come at somebody else's spouse like that. That's me, though. And I'm sitting at the games and I'm observing the women. Guess how they come up in the gym? All this hanging out, all this makeup on, and they come in with these leggings on, and they got their son coming in, and they sashaying up in the gym. They cut their eye at the stands to see who looking at them, and their hopes is, hey, how you doing? I saw your son playing. Oh, he looking good out there. How long you been having him out here? Oh, he been out here so long. I think this is our 4th year. And I'm single parent, you know. Dang. I'm a single parent. They wear it like an anthem. And as a result, maybe the coach will pull them in, because a lot of coaches aren't married. Maybe they'll pull them in. Maybe they'll do them. But they need that attention. And they looking for it even at the gyms with their children. I've been there enough to just sit in the stands and just observe. And I'm like, wow, you came in here looking like that? Oh my gosh, this is for your son. Why are you in here dressed like that? You dress like you going to the club. But she's trying to attract a man. Ladies, did you hear what I just called you? Ladies, beautiful roses. Save all of this for that king. Don't let it hang all out for somebody who's a stranger. Let it be worked for. Be pursued. That's for another night. We ain't even going into being pursued, because see, we done lost that. We too busy calling all the time. What you doing? Oh, I just talked to you 15 minutes ago. Okay, I'll call you back. Then you calling again. The men are like, what's up with her? We don't even wait to be pursued anymore. Ladies, we've forgotten that we're ladies. And no lady wants a husband that belongs to someone else. Remember that. No lady should want a husband that belongs to someone else. So, on that note, before we close, remember, husbands, continue to love and cherish your wife. If she's cutting up, getting fat, getting ugly, lazy, ain't doing nothing around the house, ain't doing nothing with you, ain't taking care of your needs physically, mentally, socially even, sit down and talk to her. Don't think going out there to your mistress is going to fix anything. Don't have a mistress, because you don't know how jacked up they are in the head. And you don't know if that mistress is going to come to your house and mess up everything, like Fatal Attraction, the movie. So, like in this case we talked about tonight, the pastor is dead now. His wife is without her husband. The lady who killed her husband is now in jail. That's 3 lives affected, and all those family members. And a community, because he was an executive pastor at a church. So, men, talk to your wives. Wives, keep yourself up. Love on yourself always, whether you have a husband or not. You have to always love yourself first. Take care of yourself so he can continue loving you. Always love on you. And don't ever let yourself go. And men, just sit down and talk to them. Sit down and tell them what you're missing, what you need from them. And stop telling your coworkers what your wife ain't doing. Because they're the first ones all jacked up, trying to jack up what you got. Because they've heard what you've done for home. They hear about you raving about the new car you done bought the wife with the ribbon on it. Of course they want that. They don't mind getting it from you. So if you're not in a position to take care of 2 homes, which you shouldn't be in a position to because you are morally correct, men. Don't do it because you don't know how jacked up these women are. I'm Tanya Barbie of I'm Still a Rose. In spite of it all, no matter what challenges you face, you and I are still a rose. Never forget that fact. If you continue to stay focused on looking out for you, loving on you, everything is going to work itself out. Everything. And don't you ever, ever forget that. Please like me on I'm Still a Rose Facebook. And I thank you all. I went from 200 likes to over 2,000 in less than a month. I'm like, whoo, thank you, Jesus. And I'm praying that you all like my new product line. Thanks to John Clement, we've done a lot on our design of I'm Still a Rose. We're going to come out with men. Oh my gosh, the line is incredible. It is called The Black Rose. Oh my gosh, y'all, there's some sexy stuff coming out. And I hope you all like it. I hope you purchase it. And don't forget my books. I Am Still a Rose, In Spite of It All, which is a autobiography of my life. And I put it out there with the hopes of helping you with your life, because we're not supposed to stay in that corner, woe is me, because bad things have happened to us. We're supposed to get out of that. We're supposed to be the best that we can be, that beautiful rose, not the thorns. Not the thorns at all. Don't stay there with the mess. Be that beautiful flower that you are, or that you can become, because you are that person. And never give up on that thought. I'm also doing podcasts, and all these lives are on YouTube. So please subscribe to my YouTube station. I really need some subscriptions, y'all. And I'm hoping and praying you guys will buy my books and share them with other ladies, because it's my understanding from readers that it's helping them through their challenges in life. Because what I said, my first book, The Little Girl Inside, I owned up to my own mess. After being married all them times and nothing going right, I said, wait a minute, I'm the common denominator. Something's got to be up with me. So when I realized I was the common denominator, I had to do something to fix something. And when I did, this is the results, y'all. And I feel so good. I feel so blessed. I'm single again, but I'm single in a good way. I'm helping others, and it's all working out in God's favor, because now I have time to give everything to you that I've learned. And I pray that y'all take it and do something with it, because it's just coming out of me. It's just pouring out of me. And I hope you all do something with it, because it's there to be done something with. I don't want nobody to go through that mess I went through. And you don't have to. Just listen to Barbie, and I'll steer you straight. Remember, I'm still a rose in spite of it all. Ladies, so are you. Men, love on your wives. Stay home. Leave these crazy single women alone, because they will only mess up your home life. Period. We don't want anything to happen to you. We want you to work it out with your wives. Wives, don't take your husbands for granted. Continue to love on them. Let them know how much you need them, how much you appreciate them. Get a babysitter for them kids of y'all's, and go out and drop it like it's hot. Do something together. Go on some trips, go on a cruise, leave them kids at home. Do you all. Don't get so caught up in those kids that you forget your man. Cause he might slip out that door. And it might bring so much havoc to your home. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. And if it can happen to the pastors executive pastors of our communities, it can happen to your man. So be good, love on each other. Remember, we are still that beautiful rose. Until next time, thank you so much. Hey, Toya, thank you for joining. You guys, thank you for joining. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube station, Tanya Barbie. Listen to my podcast, Barbie's Real Talk, and look at the books. All right. If they're not even at your library, ask for them. All righty. Y'all take care. See you next time. Bye.